Morning everybody, welcome to another thought for the day. Great to see you, great to have your fellowship here on Walking with God. And if you're returning but you're not subscribed yet, then please do subscribe. Great to have your friendship here on the channel. Do you know, I was just reading the other day in Luke's Gospel the bit of the Transfiguration, and in Luke's Gospel it comes across quite different. It comes across as a meeting of companions. When you look at the language there, it's reading between the lines. When Jesus is meeting with Moses and Elijah on that mountain, and of course Peter, James and John are there as well, but they're just gobsmacked, just looking at this sight of the radiant Jesus as he's transfigured, and his face is full of glory before them, and they're just amazed. But you know, the chat that goes on between Elijah and Moses, it says there that they talked about what he was going to do and what he was going to accomplish in the days ahead in Jerusalem. And it's almost as if there was a bit of an encouragement there from Moses and Elijah, to press on, and just it's great what you're about to do, what you're about to fulfill in this mission for the Lord. But it's almost a chat and a meeting of companions there, and I thought how lovely, and they'd have clearly been talking before he came down to earth as a baby in Bethlehem about this as well. There was that real connection there between Moses and Elijah, and it's just lovely to see. And this idea that God is a God to be feared, a God to be loved, a God to be respected and revered, but he's also a God who we can have companionship and friendship with, and who we can have that closer walk with. Just to see Moses and Elijah chatting away there on that mountain and discussing the days ahead and encouraging Jesus, I just find that fantastic. And that cloud came down, didn't it? And that really panicked Peter, James and John. And as the cloud came around them and they heard God's voice saying, "This is my son in whom I'm well pleased. Listen to him," was the command to Peter, James and John. Much like what happened at the baptism of Jesus, but this time those extra words, "listen to him," came up, didn't it? And that was a real great command for all of us, isn't it? To listen to God's Son. But let's draw encouragement for the fact that we can have that friendship, that really close fellowship with the Lord Jesus in our walk with him. And I like to just imagine the scene whenever I read these passages in the Bible, and I like to think, just when Jesus saw Moses and Elijah there, who knows, he might have said to Moses, "Hey Moses, so you got to finally step into the promised land." Because of course right there and then Moses was finally his feet upon the promised land, which had been forbidden from entering all those years ago, back at the end of the book of Deuteronomy. But here he was finally in the promised land. I want everybody else to be in that promised land as well, with me in heaven. And it comes from having that close companionship and fellowship with the Lord Jesus that Moses and Elijah had, and Peter, James and John had, and that you can have too.